Tell me about yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Gunakar Reddy. I am come from AP. I am doing course in Vcube. I completed BE Mechanical as a mainstream in 2022 with the aggregation 80%, and I completed intermediate in Sri Gayatri Junior College, and I did my schooling in Jilla Praja Prasad Unnat Pathshala JPHS. Uh, yeah, I have a good communication skills, and my hobbies are playing cricket and watching movies.
Okay.
That's it.
How much you rate yourself out of 10 in core Java?
I rated a 7.5 to it.
Okay. Can you tell me what is the difference between abstraction and encapsulation?
Abstraction means hiding. Encapsulation means wrapping the data into a single unit, which means class. When we perform abstraction, there is a keyword called private. By using private, we can abstract the data. Abstraction also in two ways, by using abstract keyword and interface. By using abstract class, we cannot achieve 100% abstraction. And by using interfaces, we can achieve 100% of abstraction.
Okay. So, what interface consists of?
Interface, it consists of only abstract methods.
Can't I write a definition in the interface?
Definition.
Uh,
Interface means it is a service provider, intermediate service provider and end user.
okay. But I want to write a method definition in the interface. Can I write or not?
So we can write by using
By using?
static keyword. Static after
Can
Java.
Can you write one example? A interface which is having a method definition. Can I write in main method in interface?
So
Okay. For example, if I remove this static keyword,
it becomes a default. No, sir. When we remove static, it is abstract. So we cannot.
we cannot write.
We can write, but the definition we cannot write. In interface, it consists of only
Without specifying static, I want to write the definition.
No, sir.
Okay. I want to write a method definition in the interface without using static.
By using default, we can write default keyword.
How? Okay. Can you tell me what is the difference between upcasting and downcasting?
So it is a object level typecasting. Upcasting means creating the object or subclass and it's storing into superclass reference is known as upcasting. Without downcasting,
Write one example. Say again.
upcasting, creating the object of subclass and its reference storing into superclass.
Write it. The statement which you are saying.
Statement 1.
Write an example for upcasting. Okay. If I write b1 equals to new a,
Yes, sir.
write it. New b1 equals to new a.
New
A.
No, sir.
Why?
Because in inheritance, superclass is A, which is holds everything, all subclass details. So in that case, superclass is A.
Superclass holds the subclass details.
In that case,
Will it superclass holds the subclass details or subclass holds the
superclass reference.
superclass difference?
Superclass holds the subclass reference, object reference. A holds the new B.
Okay.
But B cannot hold the.
Why?
Because B is subclass. A class not extends the B.
Okay. Is it a reason? It is after all a child, right? The child will extend the properties from A, right?
Yes, sir.
Then why can't you write it?
Because it don't know what the type of A.
But it is extending. This B is extending
It gets
the properties.
all properties from A, but it not.
Okay. Can you write a class which has to represent a blueprint? Just write a class. Oh, you should say that yes, this is a blueprint. Write a class in such a way. Now you have to represent that this is a blueprint. Class is a blueprint, right?
Blueprints.
Write a blueprint
For which purpose?
for whatever it may be, whether you are employee or student or product or customer
Okay, sir.
or order item, anything, fine. But just write a class which has to represent the blueprint. So, what is that?
We're creating a class for student.
Okay.
It is a blueprint. It means we can create number of students. Student
Okay.
S1 is equal to some.
Okay. What is this line of code?
It is constructor.
Okay. So you are expecting three values for the constructor.
Yes, sir.
For example, if I want to supply only ID and age, I don't know what is the name.
Okay,
See, I
then
know
we
your ID.
overload the constructor. Sir.
So,
Then it gets
for
the default
example,
value null.
okay, so you want to overload the overload constructor. You want to write. For example, there are 10 classes, 10 attributes are there in the class. So, how many overloaded methods you want to write?
Then
How would you know that? How you are going to identify that which parameter I will supply?
use the,
See, with 10 parameters, you will create a constructor. With 9 parameters, you will create a constructor. 8 parameters, you will create a constructor. Will you write it like that? Overloaded methods?
no, sir.
I have 10 variables now. So how many overloaded methods will you write?
So then we do one thing.
Hmm.
Then create constructor, empty constructor, sir.
Okay.
Then when we create object by using
How to pass the parameters? The values which I am supplying
by
from the
using
front end.
by using setters and getters.
Ah,
By using setters
okay.
and can write.
No. So tell me dynamic method dispatch.
Then
Method dispatch. Okay. Tell me what is the. I heard that there is a problem in Java, that is diamond problem.
yes. Uh, when we create object for child class, so for support a child class having two parent classes A and B. When we create a object for child class, I mean C,
Is it possible to create two parent classes?
in Java 8 it's not possible.
Java 7 it is possible.
No, sir. In Java it's not by using class by using interface it's possible.
Okay.
Uh, when we create
How many ways I can achieve garbage collection? Do you have idea about garbage collection? Yes. How many ways I can achieve? What is that? Garbage collection.
it calls when system is slow, it collects the anonymous values object.
Okay, Guna. So are you familiar with advanced Java also? Spring Boot, Hibernate, JDBC servlets,
So from JDBC servlets
up to
still
JDBC servlets. Okay. Tell me JDBC drivers.
JDBC
Hmm.
driver. Driver is a software.
How many types of drivers are there?
Only I think one driver.
Only one driver. Okay. What is that?
com.mysql.cj.jdb
Okay.
driver.
Is it an example or com.mysql?
Driver.
Are you telling an example or syntax?
I am. It's location.
Okay.
Like
Which type of, where you are supposed to write that line? com.mysql dot something.
URL when we call get connection.
Where to write in the program?
In string.
Write it. Write it. Can you tell me what is the life cycle of a servlet?
Servlet life cycle, initialization, execution, and destroy.
What is the difference between servlet context and configuration?
It's a servlet context. It returns the context interface.
Okay.
It's there in 3 months.
Okay, Guna. Right, I'm done with it. So I asked you abstraction, encapsulation, access modifiers, and upcasting and downcasting, JDBC, getter setters, and interfaces, dynamic method dispatch, garbage collection, drivers, servlet, Life cycle. Okay, still needs to be do so much research